told you I found Sunbeam stuff here. There we go. Just out of curiosity. Let's see how much he's asking. How much are you asking for the Sunbeam Fender?
1,000.
Very good.
You got one that needs a Fender?
No. Sorry.
Them cars are $100,000 now.
Oh, 150 at least.
Well, whatever. If they need
Sure.
a Fender, that's a good Fender.
Yeah. Unfortunately, so you're a little bit optimistic with the 100,000, but that's okay. So,
What's that, for the whole car?
yeah.
You don't have a Tiger?
I know what Tigers are. I've had a
You
few
don't
of
have
them.
one. You're talking Alpine.
No, I'm talking Tiger.
And you got one for less than 100,000?
How many would you like to buy at 100,000?
I have 4 of them.
Oh, there you go.
I'll pay 80,000 for one, but I ain't gonna pay the 100.
No. I've seen them around 50,
Yeah,
in
beat
good
up
shape.
ones. Beat
No,
up.
in good shape.
Well, I've never seen one 50,000 in good shape.
Okay.
And I've had them for 50 years.
Yeah.
Since 1972, I've had a bunch of them.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I forgot when I bought my first Tiger. I had Alpines before that.
Right.
And you don't want to know what I paid for that. But then again, back in
I got 'em
'72,
for-
they were
I
worth...
got them for $1,500 back
Yeah.
in '72.
Yeah, I
But
know.
They were beat up.
Yeah, mine was beat at 800.
Whatever.
Oh, I know. Hey, doesn't hurt. I got a
The
couple
insurance
doors.
will usually give you 1,000 on that if somebody hits you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good point.
There's no other. You ain't never gonna find another one. That's the first one I ever found in my 50 years of doing it.
Yeah, I've never seen an OEM Fender.
Right. No.
So-
Same here.
I know.
Same here.
Those things, I mean, the way they were built with the lead and everything,
It's
phenomenal.
100% welded together.
Well, not only welded, but also leaded.
Well, of course, all the seams were leaded.
Yeah.
That's what real men did back in the 60s.
Well, no, that's what British did in the 60s.
All men. Falcons got
Yeah.
lead in them. Mustangs got lead in them.
Really?
Yeah, 64.
Never
Yeah.
worked on one. I don't
Well, where
know.
the roof comes together.
Yeah.
Where that there joint was overlapped and spot welded.
Yeah.
That's lead back in 64, 65.
Ah, okay.
Even up into 70. Mavericks had lead in them.
Jeez, okay.
Corvettes never did.
No, of course not. They always try to get the lead out.
No, well, whatever. They're all plastic.
Yeah.
But anyway, it is so yeah, that's a
That's
rare
cool.
Fender.
So
Rare
which
Fender.
Tigers do you have?
Well, they only made Mark 1, Mark 1A, and Mark 2.
Exactly. So which
Right.
ones do you have?
I like the ones.
Yeah. I had number 704 was my first Tiger. So it had the optional traction bar, the T10, and the 4-barrel.
Right. I hop mine up. There's
Yeah.
no such thing as a standard issue Tiger for me.
Okay.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I put her shifters in them,
Yeah.
and I put headers on them.
Yeah. Well, actually, any Shelby option was kosher. So, yeah, that was kosher.
What's that mean?
That means it was okay.
They never had Shelby options on them.
Oh, they didn't?
Never, no Shelby intake manifolds, no Shelby valve covers.
Okay.
They had Edelbrock intake manifolds,
Okay.
and they had Tiger valve covers if you
Yes.
got aluminum ones.
They had the
but
Tiger.
that ain't Shelby.
Well, the lat options were Shelby options. So,
I've had 67 Mark IIs.
yeah.
None of them had Cobra or Shelby on them
Okay.
from back in the day.
Okay.
It's just Lee Iacocca ran the program from Ford, and he would not let you put Ford racing shit on it.
Okay.
Shelby would,
Yeah.
but Tiger had their own stuff. They used.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is what it is, and nobody's going to bitch. You got Shelby
No.
on there. It is what it is.
Oh, hell. And also, what's fun is that you got a Tiger to drive, which is a lot of fun.
Well, as long as you don't try to take the turn too fast.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
They
But,
don't steer past 5 degrees.
so, okay.
They weren't made to.
Yeah. So, never measure the degree of the steer.
Well, what it is, if you
So.
tried to turn it too sharp, you couldn't. The car would go straight.
Yeah.
The tires would not cooperate.
Oh, I invested in good tires on mine.
Not the tires we're dealing with.
Yeah.
It's the angle that the tire takes when
Yeah.
you're making the turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
After 5 degrees, it's off completely.
Yeah.
With neither of them working. No, my buddy
Just no
Brett Case,
problem.
every week he tried to outrun the cops. He
Oh,
couldn't take
no,
the turn.
no,
He
no.
No, he'd get to the turn, and he couldn't go no further,
Yeah.
and the car went straight.
Yeah, yeah. No, you can't do that.
Well, no,
Can't do
it is what it is.
Well, it's a fun car, though.
Of course it is.
Hey, thanks, I appreciate
Take
it.
care. Do you got to Get Smart hat?
No,
Get Smart was our guy.
I know. What were the 3 other cars he drove besides
Well,
the
he
Tiger?
had a Carmen Dia,
Right.
and he ended up with. He had the Carmen Dia, and he had the Tiger, and I ain't real sure.
Opel GT.
Okay, it was '69. The Opel GT was a fine automobile.
Yeah,
That was a fine automobile. Not
Yeah.
a convertible, but a fine automobile.
I know. It's wild. Hey, thanks much. Enjoy.
Hang in there and keep the tires on the ground.
Yeah, yeah. Great advice. Thank you.
That's the only place I can give you.